Hey guys, it's Mallory here. I am the creator and writer for Grad Girls. I initially only was planning on using this, 1 minute of film for my acting reel. When we saw it, we instantly saw something special.
The key to Grad Girls' appeal to me has always been dysfunction.
The relationship between Nikki and Jane, I think, is probably one of the best parts of the chemistry of the cast because they're such polar opposites.
Well, Jane is a good girl. She's been very sheltered her whole life, grew up in the church with her parents.
Jane, who's lived this sort of sheltered life and doesn't really understand making rash or bad decisions, and Nikki is just all about making those decisions.
Nikki can just kind of be carefree and just let loose, and she's afraid to do that.
But at the end of the day, they still care about each other. It's not a hatred, it never gets to that level, but because they're so different, it just brings a great dynamic.
Claire and Nikki are tight. They're besties. They have a really good relationship, a well-balanced relationship. They get each other. Jane's cool, but they're not tight. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about Berkeley. Honestly, I wasn't even sure I was gonna go.
We were obviously disappointed when we lost our cast member. Unfortunately, she did have to pursue other opportunities, and we support her in that.
So I'm really excited to have Alex as a member of our cast. Seeing her perform in the first episode that we shot, she just lit up the screen. She took all of her skills as a comedian and a performer and a YouTube star and just hit a home run.
I love that it's 3 girls that live together because I went to college and I had to live with a bunch of girls, and I think interesting dynamics between different girls and their personality could be a show in and of itself. So the fact that Grad Girl is a show about that is genius.
We absolutely love her. She is a great addition because you have Nikki, who's so wild and crazy party, and you have Jane, who's so just more timid, shy, sheltered, and she's that nice dynamic that fits both.
I am half Italian, Sicilian specifically, and half Cuban on my mother's side. And I'm a Scorpio, so it's kind of just a messy mix.
As someone who's of Cuban descent, it's really exciting for me to showcase not just a Hispanic actor, but a Cuban actor. There's not a lot of us anywhere. So it was just personally very gratifying, and I was really happy that Mallory found her and were able to evolve this character.
Todd is a lost puppy. He essentially is somebody who has what for most people would be an extremely kind of casual one-night experience, and instead for him it's very transformative. It really means something.
Here's this, really sweet, genuine good guy who's just sort of oblivious to the fact that Nikki made one bad decision and now it's sort of haunting her.
And it was important both to me and to Mallory in kind of discussing and figuring out where the character is going, that he's very sincere in everything that he does. He very much admires and adores Nikki, even more than he necessarily should, but it was important that come across in a very genuine way that wasn't also creepy.
I would really love to see Grad Girls evolve into sort of a spec sitcom. I'd like to see it be something where we could be take a look at this and you'd actually get a sense of, oh wow, this is a show.
I have always wanted to work on a comedy, and I was consistently being cast in dramatic films, and I just decided, you know what, this is something that I could create for myself and put myself into, a sitcom type of situation and do writing, which I had never done before. So to become a writer and having no prior experience, it was also a really exciting challenge.
I'm just all about working with, playing around with really cool people. So I thought it was awesome just from a story standpoint and from a character standpoint that there were 3 distinct female leads.
My co-stars are awesome. They made me feel super comfortable. As you know, when you come in a show that already has an established cast, it's very, scary being the new girl. So everybody made me feel super welcomed, and I just felt not like I was replacing somebody, but another cool addition to the show, which was cool.
Consistently having to organize and plan, and when you have, a group of people who all have very different schedules and you're trying to work this into what you're already doing with your life, it can be difficult, but the end result has been fantastic.
When we're done with our first season, I think we're gonna have a really solid, diverse, funny body of work.
Ultimately, when you surround yourself with other creative individuals and you know that everyone is hardworking and has passion and is wanting the level of success that you do, it just only made sense, and it was a really great balance. We are doing our first GoFundMe campaign to try and raise funds for our amazing project that's done by these amazing people who've donated their time and put all the time and effort in. And we're just asking you guys to donate whatever you can. No donation is too small or too big. Basically, we want to let you know what you're donating to. So these amazing actors and the amazing people who work behind the camera, like our cameraman and director Daniel Noah.
You can't see him, he's smiling over there.
It's behind the camera.
He doesn't make any money, we don't make any money. You're not paying us, we wouldn't ask you to. But what we are gonna ask you to do is donate whatever you can so that I can feed these guys, because they gotta eat.
Girls gotta eat.
Yeah.
We're low on coffee.
Yeah,
There's nothing in here.
Extra equipment so we can give you guys the best possible product. And equipment is one of the most expensive things when it comes to filming. So we just want to be able to give you guys what you want, and we're just asking for your support in any way that you can. Even if it's just sharing the GoFundMe page and you can't donate, that's okay too.
Sharing is caring.
And if you can't donate, we still love you, and we're still gonna keep making these episodes. So from me and all of my grad girls, and Todd.
And Todd.
Thank you again, and we'll talk to you soon.